you were hit by a car
in all colors. You know what I mean?
Who inspired you?
Oh,
Who
man,
comes
definitely.
to the car running? You stupid bitch. Going crazy. Police out there and everything.
The Tony Yayo's mother's house got shot up after Jimmy's.
All right, y'all, welcome back to the channel. Why does it feel like every time something wild pops off in hip-hop, 50 Cent somehow ends up right in the middle of it? So check this out. Allegedly, Benzino gets struck by a car during a chaotic situation involving his ex-fiancée, Athena Aiden, ends up hospitalized in Georgia, and instead of sympathy, 50 jumps online and immediately starts clowning. And when I say trolling, I mean peak savage 50 energy. Now, Benzino is seriously heated. We're talking merch shirts, long rants, and old beef getting dragged back into the spotlight. At this point, this feud feels like generational level resentment. Let me walk you through how all this supposedly went down. Here's what the reports are saying. Benzino claims he was trying to stop his ex-fiancée, Athena Aiden, from taking their son. The situation escalated fast, and he says she ended up hitting him with a car during the altercation.
from the hospital. You called me, you said that you were hit by a car by Diamond and Althea. They were trying to kidnap Zeno from the school, and you got custody of Zeno.
We have joint custody. Althea was the primary custody, all right? That was done in 2019. She's been giving me hell with Zeno. I've never been on the internet with it for a while. We haven't spoke with each other. We ain't messed with each other. But this woman would call me and just come down to the house. Told me one time, hey, look, I'm not trying to get you from Ashley, but I'll just take you for the weekend and you can go back with her. I just want my family back. These are the things she's saying. What's that right there? Why are you gonna have her there?
Because you're talking about her.
I don't want to see her while I'm talking.
Okay, alright, no problem. Get her off.
Then the police got involved. His son was retrieved, and Benzino ended up in the hospital, all dealing with injuries, neck brace, arm problems, the whole situation. Now listen, no matter how messy custody drama can get, getting hit by a car is serious. But you already know how the internet moves. The second those hospital photos started making the rounds, guess who logged in? 50 Cent, aka Curtis Jackson. And if you know 50, you know he treats Instagram like it's a full-blown WWE ring. Instead of prayers up, he reposts Benzino's hospital photo and basically laughs it off. We're talking straight savage, laugh-out-loud energy. And this wasn't random trolling. These were years of tension boiling right back to the surface. So when Benzino saw it, he didn't ignore it. He chose war. Benzino fired back by wearing a t-shirt featuring 50 Cent's late mother. Yeah, you heard that right.
It's in all colors. You know what I mean?
Who inspired you?
Oh,
Okay.
man, definitely the Harris family, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Destroyed his ass, man. Tell that big to stop crying, man, and get in the booth and battle this, man. To do a versus. That's hip-hop. Ain't nobody trying to give a about these memes and all that and all the sucker shit he doing. You know what I'm saying? Get in the booth and battle this.
He basically said if 50 Cent is gonna joke about him being laid up in the hospital, then he's gonna strike back where it hurts. And I'm gonna be real with you. That's the moment this situation shifted from internet jokes to something way more personal. Because once someone's mother gets pulled into the mix, that's a completely different lane. Then Benzino jumps on a live stream calling out 50 directly, accusing him of wrecking his career, sending bots after him, and twisting the narrative every chance he gets. He even goes as far as challenging 50 to step into the booth. And I'm sitting here thinking, hold up, Benzino, are you sure you want to poke that bear? Now for the younger crowd that might not know the backstory, this beef didn't start yesterday. Back in the early 2000s, Benzino was heavily connected to the Source magazine. Around that same time, he had one of the biggest rap feuds ever with Eminem. And guess who was riding hard for Eminem during that era? 50 Cent. When 50 exploded with Get Rich or Die Trying, there was never any real peace between him and Benzino. Over the years, 50 has clowned Benzino again and again. Weight jokes, career jokes, even reality TV shots about love and hip-hop. And the thing about 50 is he doesn't forget anything. He just waits for the right moment. So when Benzino is down in a hospital bed and the photos start circulating, 50 sees content. And if you know 50, you know he loves content. Not long after 50 said what he said, Benzino's ex-fiancée, Athena Eden, jumped online and started sharing her version of the story.
Comes to the car running. You stupid bitch. Going crazy. Police out there and everything now, right? Comes to the car. My baby, I think my window is half cracked. So my car is already in drive because at this point we finna probably pull around the corner, whatever the case. He's swinging. I don't know what he's trying to do. If he's trying to open my car door from the bitch, I don't know what he's trying to do. All I know is my car is already in drive and you're trying to put your hand inside of the window to where my baby is. So a bitch drove the car. Now, if you was holding on to my car and you happen to skin your knee or whatever the happened, I don't know. But we have body cam footage that we can access. We have footage from the condos, all the condos that were surrounding the area that can show that nobody hit you with a car. Now, again, I'm just being here for a friend. I am a good friend. Althea has been a good friend to me as well. I wasn't even in here taking sides. But what you're not finna do is go to blog sites and lie and say a bitch hit you with a car. If I hit you and struck you with a car, I would be in jail right now. So either, I don't know what you're doing. Maybe you're trying to get back on Love and Hip Hop. I don't know what's going on. All I know is people blowing my phone up, sending me a picture with your ass laying with a brace on your neck, talking about I struck you with my new car. And then how you even know my car new? Like, it's weird as. So I came on here to clear my name up because bitch, nobody hit you with no car. You're weird as. That ain't got shit to do with me. Primary custody.
I have primary custody. Okay, I have primary custody, but he wants to keep him away from his mother because he doesn't want to go to jail for not paying child support.
End of story.
End of story.
End of story.
End of story. End of story. And as being a mother who keeps allowing him to be in his life, this man wanted to get hit by a car.
That's a good one.
This man wanted to get hit by a car. He wants to go to the hospital and call Tasha K with a neck brace on. Okay? Only somebody psychotic would do all of that. You know what I'm saying? Only somebody crazy would do all of that. I don't even be on the blog, but I stay in the blogs behind his dumb ass.
So that's it, folks.
Like, this is crazy.
Powder. He definitely on powder.
Now, here's the real question. Did 50 Cent go too far by clowning a man who was allegedly hit by a car? Or did Benzino cross the line first by bringing 50's mother into the conversation? Because let's be honest, both sides definitely pushed the situation higher. 50 has a history of trolling people when they're at their lowest. We've seen that play out before. But Benzino also fired a shot way below the belt. This isn't playful internet roasting anymore. This feels like years of resentment bubbling right back up to the surface. And honestly, at this point, I wouldn't even be shocked if diss tracks start popping up. But here's the bigger question everyone's thinking about. Is this whole beef actually keeping Benzino relevant?
The Tony Yayo, whose mother's house got shot up after Jimmy's son got smacked up, and he didn't do nothing after that. That Tony Yayo? So Vlad, you bring up the Tony Yayo story with me and Tony Yayo again. You keep bringing this up. You keep like egging this on for this. I don't know why. Like, I don't know who you think this is. Like, first of all, we talking the same Tony Yayo who got the cereal poured over his head and the jail milk. You know, jail milk's way worse than regular milk. The jail milk and the cornflakes poured on his head in Rikers. We talking that Tony Yayo? Or are we talking to Tony Yayo that when Black Child was beating him up at the Hit Factory, when him and 50 in there, and he had the 32 snub with no bullets and he dropped it, and then 50 picked it up, ran down to my session at Sony and showed me the gun and said you dropped it? We talking that Tony Yayo?
All right, y'all, that's the breakdown of this whole situation. If you've been rocking with the content, make sure you hit that subscribe button and stay locked in with the channel.